Hello everyone and welcome to another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Andreas. By the way, if anyone was out there asking themselves if I have a name, I've got one, which is stupid to say. Anyway, I've got myself the ACS1 from Walrus, and I was pretty curious since the release of the update. I saw some videos and I've never owned an amp in a box pedal, so I thought I'd just get myself a used one just to try and see what the fuzz is all about. That's what people say, I think. I would use it as a platform for my whole pedal board, and for years I was using GuitarRig, and for the last month it was 100% the Benson plugin, and that one's just great. But beside the fact that the amp sounds really good, it's not the pedal platform that I like, and it's not because of the head, it's because of the caps. So I bypass the caps on the Benson plugin and use the soft tube Celestian speaker shaper. And that one's just great. That one's awesome. I tried the ACS1, and there is just, for my likings, there was just one cap with which I was satisfied. I remember that I had an IR folder already on my PC, and there was just this IR pack called British Invasion, which I downloaded years ago. And since they are free, that's what you do when it's free. Download it, shove it to your PC, and never touch it again. But now I am happy that I already had this one, and there are caps from Marshall, Orange, Zilla, Hiwatt, and some other brands I can't remember right now. And there was just hundreds, so I tried some of them, and one of the Vox ones recorded through a Neve preamp were sounding pretty good, and some of their orange caps. Long story short, it's easy for me to set up an amp to sound good clean, or as a bass for overdrive pedals like the Carbon. But I always have a hard time getting the amp right to be a bass for heavy distortion pedals like the BEOD or the Longsword that is currently on my board. I loaded two of my own IRs into this pedal, and I use the AC30 for the amp, and I just wanted to show you how much of a difference it makes to just change the cap. I've heard it so many times that people say, regardless which pedal, if it's Iridium, if it's the ACS1 or any amp in a box pedal, they say it's a hit or miss for them with I really should write scripts. Don't be that lazy, just write scripts. If it's the ACS1, the Iridium, or some of the other pedals, some say this or that pedal is useless as a pedal platform. In my experience, it's not about the amps in there, it's about the caps in there. And I just want to show you how much of a difference it will make if you use, for your likings, the wrong or the right cap. And I will not change any of the settings on the ACS1 or in the Longsword. I would just go through the caps and let you hear by yourself how much of a difference it makes. Anyway, let's have a listen. That's the top-down view on my pedal board, and here you can see the settings I've put up on my ACS1. I'm using the Dartford setting, which is the Vox one. Bass and mids are pretty much neutral, and I gave it a bit more top amp by raising up the treble, and the clean sound goes like this. that's pretty much the canvas that I'm going to paint on, if you will, with my pedals. And with the carbon, it will sound like this. So let's go through all of the caps. So as you can hear, that makes a world of difference, and can shape the tone more than the pedals could do it on their own. But the difference is more prominent if you take the longsword, for example, and that will sound like this. So that's my cap. So let's go through the stock once again. I hope you can hear that much of a difference as I can right now. That's just to show you that it's far more important, at least in my case, to choose the right cap. We can go through the amps just for fun. We will keep the cap. That's the Vox. That's the Marshall. That's the Fender. So I think you can tell by now why I've chose the Vox one over the others, at least for at least in the context for using the longsword. It has such a dynamic bass response that I feel for this pedal it's the perfect canvas, if you will. So I think that's it for now. So thank you for watching. Bye.